Hello, welcome to this lesson. In this video, we are going to continue with the introduction to statistics. Okay, but specifically, I want us to solve an example on events of a sample space. Okay, so first of all, I'll tell you what an event is in this case. Okay, so that we understand what we are actually doing. Okay, so from the book I am using, Statistics and Probability by Montgomery, okay, and then George Ranga. It says that an event is a subset of the sample space of a random experiment. Okay, so you know that they are performing a random experiment, okay, and then what will happen is that you have a sample space for that random experiment, and then out of that sample space you can get other sub uh, sample spaces from that sample space. Okay, so let's say in general you have a sample space. Okay, let's say you have a sample space which has values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, and then out of this sample space I can get events. Okay, because the definition says that an event is a subset of what, of a sample space. So I can have an event E, which will be any subset of this sample space. It can be 1, 2, and 3, or any value in this sample space. Okay, so that's what an event is. So the definition again says that an event is a subset of the sample space of a random experiment. So now that you have an idea of what an event is, let's take this example here. And then what you have to know is that events can be combined. Okay, pre-existing events can be combined to get new events. Okay, for the sample space. So for this question that I have here, it says that the following table summarizes visits to emergency departments at 4 hospitals in Arizona. People may leave without being seen by a physician, and those visits are denoted as LWBS, which means leave without being seen. And then the remaining visits are serviced at the emergency department, and a visitor may or may not be admitted for a stay in the hospital. Let A denote the event that a visit is to the hospital 1, and let B denote that the event that the result of the visit is what, LWBS. Calculate the number of outcomes in A intersection B, A prime, and then A union B. Okay, so for this question, for instance, we've been given events A and then B. Okay, and then for the questions, for the first one and then the third one, you're going to combine pre-existing events to get new events. Okay, so that's what I was saying, that you can combine events to get new events, okay, out of your sample space. So let's look at how you are going to solve this question. So in general, yeah, we are looking at visits in 4 different hospitals. Okay, and then the question says that we should let A denote the event that a visit is to the hospital 1. So we are going to say that A because visit to hospital 1, which I'll denote with H1. Okay, and then B should be those that's left without being seen. So B should be LWBS. Okay, so those are the information. Those are some of the information we got from the question. And the question says that we should find 1, A intersection B. Okay, and then 2, we should find A prime, and then 3, we should find A union B. Okay, so now let's look at how you are going to answer this question, starting with question 1. So from the table, let me explain the table to you first. So we have hospitals, and then you have hospital 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and then this total here, okay, this total value represent the total number of people in the hospital, which is what, 22,255, and then out of that total number in the hospital, 5,292 went to hospital 1, 6,991 went to hospital 2, 5,640 went to hospital 3, and then 4,329 went to hospital 4. So that's what it means. And then this 953 here represent the total number of people that were not attended to in all the 4 hospitals. And then this 4485 here represent the total number of people that were admitted in all the hospitals. And then this number here represents the people that were not admitted in all the four hospitals. So now let's look at how you're going to solve this question. So A represents people that visited hospital one, right? So how many people visited hospital one? So we have a total of what 5,292. Okay, so for the total number of people that visited hospital one, we have 5,292. Okay, let's have that value there. So let me write it here. Total visits to each one. Okay, that should be 5,292. Okay, all right. So the first question says that we should find what A intersection B, which is the people that visited hospital one, okay, but were not what attended to. So how do we locate these people? The people that visited hospital one but were not attended to. Okay, so let's look at that. So we have people that visited hospital one, okay, and then at the same time they were not what attended to. So let's go to hospital one. So this is hospital one. These are the data recorded under hospital one, okay. And now this hospital one, you know that you are looking at the people that went there but were not what attended to. Okay, so in this case you have two different events that are being combined, those that went to hospital one and then those that were not attended to. Okay, and then you are looking at those that are in both of them. Okay, those that are in hospital one and also what were not what attended to. So in this case that would be this 195 here, because this 195 people here are in hospital one and then at the same time were not attended to. So for the question one, okay, our answer will be 195. Okay, that would be what 195. Okay, so now let's look at the next question, which says that we should find A prime. Okay, so A prime will be the people that are in the sample space. Okay, the people that are in the sample space but are not in hospital one. Okay, the people that are in okay, let's take it as the people that are in the other hospitals, okay, but are not in what in hospital one. So let's look at that. So how do we find the people that are in the other hospitals but are not in hospital one? Okay, so the easiest way to do this is to take the total number of people that went to all the hospitals, okay, which is 22252, and then subtract the total number of people that went to hospital one from that. When we do that, you are going to get the total number of people that were not in hospital one but were actually in the total sample space. So for that one, you are going to get 22,252 minus 5292. Okay, so let's see what you are going to get. So I have 22,252 minus 5,292. So this will give me a value of 16,960 people. Okay, so those are the number of people that went to the other hospitals but didn't go to hospital one. Okay, another way to get these values is to sum up all the total number of people that went to the other hospitals without adding the total number of people that went to hospital one. So in that case, we can have A1 also to be sorry A prime also to be 6991, okay, plus 5640, okay, plus 4329, okay, and then let's see what you are going to get. Okay, so you are going to get 6991 plus 5640 plus 4329. That will also give us the same answer that you got 16960. So this is another way to get that same answer. Okay, so that's for question 2 also. So let's look at question 3. Okay, so question 3 says that we should find A union B. Okay, so let's look at how you are going to find A union B also. Okay, so for A union B, okay, what you are going to look at is that we are looking at for A union B, we are looking at the combination of the people that went to the hospital one, okay, and then the combination of all the people that were not attended to in all the four hospitals. Okay, so you are looking at the combination of those two separate events. So let's look at how you are going to do this. Okay, so union is addition. So let's look at how you're going to find the total number of people that went to hospital one, and then the number of people that were not attended to also. All right. So when we take hospital one, okay, these are the total number of people that went to hospital one, okay, and then out of that total number of people that went to hospital one, 195 of them were not attended to. Okay, and then we want to find the union of the total number of people that went to the hospital one, and then the total number of people that were not attended to at all. Okay, so what that would be is that would be the sum of all these values. Okay, which is the sum of all the total number of people that were not attended to in the other three hospitals plus the total number of people that went to hospital one. We are not adding this value because it is already in the 5,292. So if you add it, then that means you've added it double. So you are going to add all of them without including it in this, okay? Or you can subtract the 195 from the 5,292 and add it to the remaining. That will also give you your answer. So you are actually looking at the people that the union of the people that visited hospital one, and then the people that were not attended to at all. Okay, but you know that for hospital one, 195 people were not what attended to. So you will not have to include it, okay, if you are considering the total number of people in the hospital one in addition to the people that were not attended to in the other hospitals. But if you want to include this value, then you have to subtract the 195 from the 5292. So in this case, you're going to get the total number of people in hospital one, and then the people that were not attended to be 5292, okay, plus 270 plus 246 plus 242, okay, and then this will give us a value of 6,050 people. So that will be the number of people who visited hospital one, and then the people that were not attended to at all in the other hospitals. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you find this lesson useful, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel.